You ever notice how some stories just stick with you? I mean, they feel timeless, powerful, almost like they're hardwired into us. Today, we're going to break down one of the most enduring story blueprints in all of human history. And it all starts with a pretty simple question.
I know. It sounds kind of random, right? On the surface, you couldn't find two stories that are more different. One's a romance, the other's about integrity versus corruption. But stick with me here, because by the end of this, you're going to see they are built on the exact same incredibly powerful foundation.
All right, first up, let's dive into a story that probably feels pretty familiar. We're going to look at a classic case study we can call The Victory of Love.
So the setup is straight out of a storybook, right? You've got your protagonists, Isabella, a noblewoman, and Arthur, a prince. And, of course, their connection is immediate, it's powerful, it feels like destiny.
And boom, here's the wall they hit. Their love, as real as it is, just doesn't fit the rules of their world. Her family wants a strategic alliance. His family needs a royal marriage for the dynasty. Basically, they're trapped by everyone else's expectations.
And this is the moment that defines everything. They have to make a choice. And what do they choose? They choose love. Over everything. I'm talking titles, money, status. They renounce it all. They just walk away from it for the one thing they believe in most, each other.
Okay, now, let's hit the reset button. We're going to jump to a completely different time and place. Let's head way back to the ancient world for our second case study. The Victory of Truth.
So our hero this time is Susanna. She's known for one thing above all else, her integrity. She is a beacon of truth. And where does she live? In a city that's just drowning in corruption and deceit. So, she's already in a tough spot.
And her obstacle? It isn't just a difference of opinion. It's a system that's actively hostile to her. Two powerful, corrupt men set her up, spinning this whole web of lies. She's facing a terrible, unjust punishment, and the entire system is rigged against her.
And just like our prince and noble woman, Susanna has to make a choice. She could give in, maybe save herself, but she doesn't. She refuses to back down. Even with her life literally on the line, she holds on to her one guiding value, truth. Her faith in it is unshakable.
Okay, so we've got a love story and a story about justice. Different worlds, different characters, different stakes. But what if I told you that, structurally, they are the exact same story? Let's break down how that's even possible. Okay, this is where it all clicks. Look at this. In the hero row, what do we have? Virtuous people, Isabella and Arthur and Susanna. For obstacle, they both face this massive, powerful force, social rules, a corrupt system. And here's the secret ingredient, the guiding value. Each hero has this unshakable commitment to one single thing. For one, it's love. For the other, it's truth. And the result, a triumph where that core value wins the day. It's the same blueprint. It's identical.
And that, right there, is what we call the victory narrative. It's such a simple but incredibly profound formula. You start with a good person. You put a gigantic obstacle in their path, and then you show them overcoming it, not with some superpower, but by clinging fiercely to a single core value.
You can actually boil it down to a 4-step recipe. Step 1, establish a virtuous hero. Step 2, introduce a really formidable obstacle. Step 3, the hero shows an absolutely unwavering commitment to their core value. And Step 4, that commitment leads to a huge, resounding triumph. Once you see this pattern, I'm telling you, you'll start seeing it everywhere.
So, this brings us to the big question, right? Why? Why does this specific blueprint work so well? Why has it survived for so long? And what is it about this particular kind of story that just resonates so deeply with us as human beings?
And let's be clear, this is not some recent Hollywood trend. We're talking about a narrative structure that has been proven to work for thousands of years. It stretches all the way from ancient Babylonian texts to the fairy tales we tell our kids today. At the end of the day, these stories last because they tap into a fundamental human need for hope. They show us that our core values, things like love and truth and justice, aren't just nice ideas, they're powerful forces. They celebrate the human spirit and inspire us to believe that yes, virtue really can win against the odds.
So, to wrap this all up, I want to leave you with a question to think about. The victory narrative is all about a hero choosing one guiding value above everything else. So, if you were the hero of your own story, what would that value be?
What's the one timeless principle you would sacrifice it all for? It's a powerful thought, and it's the very engine that drives the most enduring stories that have ever been told.